Hey folks, welcome back to the Hoard. Heavy day put in today. Just let me back away from the door. I did not put the two quads back in yet. But other than that, everything else is back in here. Got the tires off the top here, and now that I have some space, I got some more organizing to do. This is full of assorted Honda parts that were floating around, and I don't plan on keeping that in here necessarily. But even as you look across here, you can see things are much better. So I'm happy. You could see my ceiling is shiny from corner to corner. We remembered to cut out for the door. Always a good idea. And once again, you guys could see, right? It's all shiny. So the ceiling's done. How much is it going to help? I don't know. I'll have to figure that out when winter comes in, and we're actually enjoying the cold. There was a mower deck sitting over here that I got out. It's around back. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do, but I'd really like to see this space do much more for me than it's currently doing. Yeah, I mean, there's room. You guys have never seen this part of the garage, right? So the Cushman's in here. Just to give you an idea, from the front of the garage door right to these double 2x4s, you're looking at about a little over 11 inches. So that tells you more or less by just looking up and down. The Cushman is a little over you know, a little over 11 feet long, right? Because it'd be more if I moved it to the other side of that double. It would be, and you can see the width, right? So it's not completely over against the door that way, and you could see how much door is left looking down the side of it. All right, so this is that. It was interesting. I still have more tires to move about, but we took the tires off the that was on that golf cart wagon, or most of the tires that were off that golf cart wagon down there, and there was a pile of tires on the far side of the garage, and we moved all the tires. We moved them back here, and this is not all the tires, unfortunately. But it'll give you an idea of how many there are. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48. And then you can also obviously see the ones underneath. Unfortunately, underneath, it just looks like I can store 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So maybe I have storage for another 14 tires underneath. as we were moving them about, it was obvious that some of these tires are crap and they need to move on. So I'm hoping to do the last little bit of organizing I need to do, and then get back to regular programming. Right? You guys don't watch this channel to see me move things around in circles, or at least I hope you don't watch this channel for that purpose. I hope some of you guys actually watch it to learn something. I don't recall if yesterday I had spent some time also trying to get my act together in the lower garage. Yeah, I know there's still more I have to do, but I'm getting to the point where I can move, and my goal was creating a shop area, and I'm getting there. Obviously, stuff needs to get covered up and dealt with out here, and I still think that I'm going to clean up this entire mess, which is just a freaking shamble anyway. And I think I'm going to put up that cover whatever. I have one of those official buildings in the back of the Cushman. I don't know why it's sitting there. It should be doing something for a living. But even you can see things have lightened up here. But even in here, right, things are getting better slowly. Too slowly, but you know, Rome wasn't built overnight, was it? I got the stuff to do the power, which will get me back to the point where, I don't know, I can use my welding outlet. And when I can use my welding outlet, I can get the frame stuff out of there and get it on the golf cart where it belongs. I need to dig the welder out of here, obviously, right? See my tombstone sticking up, the old Lincoln. I actually have a pair of Lincoln tombstones. That red one is one that I bought that appears to be a piece of crap. And then I have an antique one that I think my father gave me, an old timer. I mean, the thing's got to be 50. I've had it 20, so it's got to be 50 years old, because it was old when I got it. Anyway, the story on the one from my father is it works beautifully. The story on that Lincoln is it's AC, DC, positive ground, negative ground, all kinds of strange crap like that. And when I weld with it, I don't get any penetration, right? You know, my all I could do is create caterpillars. As a matter of fact, I bought the welder. I bought the new welder, and I was having such a bitch of a time welding that I signed up for a welding class at BOCES, and I took the welding class at BOCES, and you know, I'm like, I still know how to weld. I learned how to weld in high school, and I know how to weld here at BOCES, right? You know, I was, you know, making nice, you know, proper welds. So after the first class, I came back and I tried the welder out, and once again, I couldn't get any concentration, any penetration. So I think what's happening is, you know, you got your AC curve, you know, above axis, below axis. I don't think I'm getting any below or any above. One or the other is missing. And because of that, right, you got a cycle of weld and then nothing, and then a cycle of weld and nothing. And I think that's what's wrong with the thing. So, and I think I was complaining about it. And my father said, "Oh, I have a welder that, I'm not using, I'm never going to use. So if you want it, take it." And I did. And then, after getting the second Lincoln Tombstone, the old timer, I put them both on the cart and said, boy, one of these days I got to break into the newer one, and I just never got there. What else do I have to tell you guys? I guess nothing. Yesterday I made a lot of plans, and I moved forward on those plans today, and I'm happy to say, garage ceiling, done. Tires, done. Loose stuff floating around the garage that has no purpose, put away. These plastic containers, I had put them up in the attic, and they're basically tool containers. They're empty, and I'll double check to make sure they're empty, but they have no purpose. They were sitting up in the attic, empty. So I said, you know what, time for them to go out and become plastic recycle. Every cubic foot worth of crap I can get rid of is going to help. I was hoping to deal with the tractor situation without messing with this cube, but I really need to break into this cube and get it organized. Oh, lastly, we use the red stapler, which is an arrow, I guess, right? That says arrow on it, right? Made right down there in Saddle River, New Jersey. I think you guys could see that. Made in USA, Saddlebrook, New Jersey. Not one screw up, not one problem with this thing. So, Harbor Freight staplers suck. Anyway, folks, I want to thank you all for watching and commenting and subscribing. Remember to keep your feet down, keep your head up, and folks, please get out there and enjoy all your days. Once again, none of us have any clue how many days we're getting, so get out there and enjoy them and have some fun. Enjoy the sunshine, get some projects done, make some plans, get out and have fun. Anyway, folks, take care now. Bye.